From the slums of Shaolin, Wu-Tang Clan strikes again. The RZA, the Juzza, old dirty bastard, Inspector Deck, Raekwon the Chef, you guard, Ghostface Killer, and the Method.
M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. Hey, you, get off my cloud. You don't know me and you don't know my style. Who be getting down when they come to a jam? Here I am, the Method Man. Patty cake, hey, the Method Man. No need skip, beat, jet for Peter Pan. Peanut butter, cause I'm not butter. In fact, I snap back like a rubber man. I be Sam I am, and I don't eat green eggs and ham. Now I hit ya, wham, yeah. You'll be like, that's the jam. Turn it up, now hear me get wild. I'm about to blow, light me up. Upside, downside, inside and outside. Hitting you from every angle, there's no doubt. I am the one and only Method Man, the master of the plan, rapping like Sharan. Rap with some of this and some of that. Hold up, what? I thought I saw a putty tat over there, but I think he bets to beware of the diggy dog. Right here, yippee, yeah, yo, like they accept this ain't your average flow. Coming like raw, ooh, chico. Tell me how you like it so far, baby, more. The poetry's in motion, coast to coast, rub it on your skin like lotion.
Woo! I got something you can rub on your skin like lotion. It's called my pee-pay. Oh no, my gentleman's relish. Oh, I bottled it up. It's handmade. It's fucking goddamn textured. Oh, you can put it on your lawn. You can put it on your fucking shit like goddamn Mod Podge. It's thick. It's girthy. It's just like me. Jump on Space Mountain, oldest ride in the park. Still got the longest line. And that's right. You can ask your Mimo about that. You can ask your peephole about that. I'm an ambidextrous lover. You can take a ride on the alligator of love. We're back.
Yay. It's your boys. We are back. It's the homies, the Helltown Radios, the Helltown Radio hoes. Yeah, that's us, man. That's us. We them boys. We them boys. Yeah, we them boys right now. It's your boy Chris K Comedy, a.k.a. Christopher Allen Kenworthy. Those are two of my online tags. And then my name is Chris Kenworthy. You can call me Chris. You can call me Chris E. Doggy on Sunday nights or in between the sheets. You can call me Chris E. Daddy. I think Chris E. Doggy, Shannon and I talked about it. It sounds like it could be like a black Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like Chris E. Doggy. It would be like kind of like based off Snoop Dogg and Poochie from The Simpsons.
The Poochie?
Yeah, remember Poochie from The Simpsons?
Was he like the other dog?
He was the dog. He was the additional character they put on Itchy and Scratchy when the kids were
like
losing interest. Yeah, it was no. He gets taken. Yeah, he goes like they do a shitty rapture of him. But anyways, that's us, man. We are here, man. We are out. It's that time of the week where we menstruate here on the air. There's three of us tonight, which is cool because we got Eddie. We got some Eddie, aka DoorDash Daddy.
Yeah.
Eddie the DoorDash Daddy, man.
Or Triple D.
Yeah, probably more like DoorDash Diddy. You know, with
he shows up with
pink cocaine and a bottle of baby oil.
A cucumber, baby oil, and some Magnums, and he's like, "What it do?"
Yeah.
What it
according to Monica Daly, Magnums are no longer impressive, but we can get into that in a little bit. But
what's she dealing with? She taking baby arms? Like
Magnum XLs are the new Magnums. Apparently, penis sizes in America have increased by average over this past 50 or 60 years.
What's the new average?
The last time, fuck if I know, man. I'm just gonna pretend like it's mine. And it's
I needs to know if I'm still in the big category.
3.5.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. 4 inches around. But yeah. So wait, where were we on this, man? I lost my thing.
Increasing penis.
Oh yeah, increasing penis size. Yeah, Magnum condoms no longer impressive. Eddie, what the fuck were you? Oh yeah, we were talking about Eddie's being the DoorDash Diddy.
Oh yeah,
DoorDash Daddy. AKA Big Dick Eddie Hoffman. When we were at the Pine the other night, we after the very successful comedy show, the Artsy Anarchy at the Catamount Lounge at 124 East Main Street, Helltown presented a great show with the Catamount Lounge. Heather Joyce was in the house. She tore it down. Isaac Ignacio Bennett, he was the host of the show. Shout out to Isaac, man. You know, we got an open seat for you whenever, man. We got motherfucking, who else was in the house? Rachel Failmesger did her goddamn thing. Hannah Williams did her goddamn thing. Alice Mullen came in, did her goddamn thing. She sold some art. There was some art being sold. They had hermit crabs with different venereal diseases labeled on them.
Chlamydia.
Yeah, it was wild. Yeah, they did a great job. I was actually not there for it. I was off site. I was at the Giving Tree doing a farm to table dinner with my homegirl Aubrey Silver and John Duvall and Allie Guthrup and Jeff Taylor and Julian and Caitlin Vasquez and Ashley Freeland. And I'm just doing all the names because I really want to extend a lot of gratitude.
Were cooking?
We were all just doing different stuff. Aubrey, Ashley, Julian, and I were primarily. Aubrey and I did most of the cooking. Oh, dude, that's tight, dog.
I still can't see.
Yeah, that's good. You don't want to. Don't look down. It's not gay. And so, yeah, right. And yeah, so we all got together. We did a farm to table dinner there. We do it about once a year over there. It was cool. This year we had on the menu. We did oysters on the half shell with a maple shoyu sauce on it. We did Maryland crab soup on that menu. We did fried chicken, and it was Farmer John's capon, not capon. They were Cornish hen Ranger mix chickens that he had butchered just 2 days before. We had motherfucking collard greens, we had red beans and rice. Collard greens, motherfucker.
They were fantastic.
I make collard greens, but I make them with smoked turkey, tails and necks, so that way they can be alpha gal friendly for my homettes out there that I got that gal and homies too.
Getting the gal.
That shit was fantastic though. I was there when he was cooking it up.
Well, yeah, it was. We were trap house cooking that shit at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah,
2 o'clock.
My wife's watching. it was late, but we were up late, and yeah, that was fun though. It was a real fun experience. What up, man? The pumpkin pie creme brulees with the dark chocolate pop rocks on top. Ooh. Yo, chefs out there, any pastry people, anybody making creme brulee, you want to up your creme brulee game, find flavored pop rocks and put them on top of the sugar after you brulee it. It offers a very cool texture and interactive experience to your creme brulee.
What are pop rocks? Like what?
Pop rocks?
Isn't it sodium bicarbonate?
Fuck, I know.
I didn't know they made any flavors other than grape, cherry, and strawberry.
Pop rocks, they're great because they can enhance a blowjob.
Oh yeah, dude. I remember
never had that
I had a
done,
buddy in high school that followed a girl around. She was a goth chick, and he followed her around for like all of like 10th grade, being like, "Yo, you should give me a fizzer." And what's a fizzer? It's where the girl puts pop rocks in her mouth, and then she takes this chug of Mountain Dew, and then she gives you a sloppy toppy.
Man, that sounds like it could go horribly awry. Like, haven't you ever heard like
what's the worst that's gonna happen?
She explodes, dude. You've never heard?
I was just gonna say green stuff shoots out her nose, and you could call it a dragon.
Yeah, I guess you could do that too. I would say I would say something. She could be like, you can't do that on television. I don't know.
You know.
Yeah.
What if Mythbusters did wild shit like just because the myths got bigger and bigger, and one day they're like, they say if you put a Mentos in your turd cutter and then turn over a RC soda, you'll explode, and then one of them just does it, and you just see his whole turd cutter on Mythbusters. What's the future?
Grant Yokohama, whatever his name was.
Oh yeah, I forgot they had little subs.
Dude, yeah, they had some. Yeah, the support crew.
Yeah,
and they got
their support
famous.
twinks.
Yeah. The one guy, I can't remember his name. One of them, I saw he was like in like Puerto Rico living on a houseboat. He's like, yeah, those are great days.
Yeah, dude, like you forget about a lot of these shows because they were like bigger when we were like definitely when I was younger. And like I was thinking about American Pickers the other day, and the only thing I can remember is that like really hot chick on the show.
Yeah, the one that they couldn't let out.
Yeah.
She had to stay at the shop because we're going in some real weirdos' houses, lady. We can't have you out here in the field.
Like, and these are my piss jugs. They're right beside all the RC Colin Pennzoil materials.
And we have a Ferrari.
Yeah, or they go to some dude's house. It looks like he hasn't left in 30 years, and he's got a pristine like Corvette sitting in his living room or some horse shit.
Yeah. And then they'll be like, how much for it?
That's something I think you would see out here.
Oh, they definitely came through this area. There's definitely many an episode they're coming through.
Oh, yeah.
American Pickers?
Pickers. Also, a Toy Hunter used to come through here a lot.
What is Toy Hunter?
You don't remember that show, Toy Hunter?
Nah.
Oh, dude, exactly what it sounds like, man. It was a dude who was like, he did all the same shit that people do. He goes out, finds shit for rich white folks, brings it back, charges them 7 times what he found it for.
The only time I really watched a lot of like network, like popular TV shows was when I was married, because she watched the shit. But like when I played music, I was never home when any of that shit was on. And then after I got divorced, I was like, these late nights and cocaine.
These late nights and how's you doing, man?
Yeah, if I ever have another friend that gets divorced, I'm gonna be like, hey, first off, if you know a cocaine dealer, erase that. Get a new phone. Start over. Start texting, like messaging people for numbers, because don't do it.
Don't do it.
You're better off buying there's that cliche shit like midlife crisis, divorce dad shit. It's better to buy a Corvette than do cocaine. I'll tell you that straight off, because you can sell that fucking car eventually.
Yeah.
You can't take that cocaine out your.
There's at least some resale value.
Yeah, like everybody has a good cocaine story, but everybody that keeps doing cocaine has like really bad cocaine stories. So you don't like, what happened? Well, this girl said she was gonna give me cocaine, and she never came back, and then she did come back, and she stole my rims. Like, what the fuck happened?
Stole the rims, left the tires.
Dude,
Real disrespect.
like, you ever have moments? Because I didn't know personally any crackheads. Like none of my uncles, none of my like people in my family. Like at least to my knowledge, I'm sure they were doing blow and like smoking weed. But like I didn't know any base heads. But I remember going in this house. My memory could fail me. It could have been my sister's mom's house or like somebody that was like a tertiary person.
Yeah.
That my dad could have been buying reefer, but who knows? But I definitely had this smell, and I'd smelled it other places, like in the hood. At my great grandmother lived in like this area that became projects, but she was like, what's it called? Where they rent controlled, so they couldn't raise their rent. So she just stayed in this motherfucking neighborhood. My dad and us would go over and do stuff. She needed anything moved, we would go over and do it. And her whole building had this wild ass smell. And then when I got older and I was in some torrid shit, you know, like in my like late teens, early 20s, like I was in areas that were like people, like I looked over and this girl was smoking crack, and I was like, holy fucking shit. But then it hit me, that smell. I was like, holy fucking shit, yo. My grandma lived in a crack dungeon. She was just surrounded by crack.
That's what my cousins live in Hawaii, and one of their neighbors smokes weed like when he gets home every day. And like, cause it's Hawaii, like they just keep the doors open because there's like a breeze, you know, coming through. So I like one day it's gonna hit them in high school. Like, why the hell does it smell like 3 p.m. in here?
Dude, it's definitely smells like I knew whose house had mothballs because we never had moths. I didn't understand it, and then like I went to like it might have been my grandmother's house too. Just the first time smelling mothballs, I was like, "Why cracking mothballs? Cracking mothballs." I think every grandma's house either smells really good or really bad.
Yeah,
Lots of scented candles, or it just smell like old people.
Yeah,
perfume.
Yeah,
my grandparents died too young for me to remember what it smelled like. You know what I mean? Like it just
That's
was
the saddest
like,
thing I've heard all that. Oh wow, an emotional ding for Eddie. Dude, hey man, we know,
had to happen.
Do you know what we forgot to do?
Introduce ourselves.
Yeah, well, yeah, I introduced myself, and then we just jumped into some weird ass shit. But let's that's like, you know, this reminds me of one of those shows where they do like the weird introduction, like they put the opening credits in like at a strange point in time throughout the like in the show. Yeah. So at this point in time, I've already introduced myself. I'm gonna pass this on. We got George and we're gonna make an announcement.
Yeah,
we have an announcement today. This is big shit. Bam, bam, bam. Ding, 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 ding.
So Eddie, you've been coming a lot,
coming hard,
and we've been liking you coming.
Yeah,
Eddie, you're part of the show now.
Hell yeah, brother.
Eddie Hoffman is
new
now cast member.
We've needed a fourth
of Helltown
for a hot
Radio.
minute.
Yeah, we needed you, Eddie,
because Matt Waller, original guy that was on as part of the Quadcast.
Yeah, the squad.
So,
What happened to him?
his wife is a travel nurse.
Oh,
and
yeah,
and he's like, he's Mr. Dad, and he'd be like taking his kid on like fucking like hunting and fucking fishing and shit, and they just like.
All right, it's a good. I just didn't know if it was like a curse, you know.
Oh no
Curse of the Four.
Matt was on the previous show with me and Lita Dirtbag, and like that's what he did when he lived there. Like he was on the show for a minute, and then he moved to Florida with her, and then he came back, and he was on the show again, and then I think they moved to Hawaii. Something wild. Like, I was like, holy shit, you're going to Hawaii? And like then he was eating poke bowls the next day.
Hey, get it, my dog, get it.
Poke bowls.
But yeah, it's always a good show when Matt comes back, and like that motherfucker is funny as shit.
Shout out Matt Waller. What's up, dog? Dog. So yeah, Eddie is now officially part of the show. We had to up our DEI quotient for the or quota. Sorry,
DEI.
Yeah, DEI.
What do I qualify as?
That stands for dicks, eggs, and
special needs
and incest.
Nah, you ginger.
Yeah,
and every crew needs one.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
it's respectable. I know my position.
Yo, Eddie, I'm
like that annoying guy on Magic School Bus.
I think about this one. I'm like, that's the wild card.
I had an idea for us, man. We rent ourselves out as bad Santas.
That's called Georgic trafficking. And
we do bad Santa for holiday season.
What I get to be?
Black Santa.
Yeah, dude. What's the name of the? What's the guy's name from Germany that takes the kids to Africa if they're bad?
Oh, Krampus?
No, not Krampus. No, there's a different one. There's
Black Peter?
Yeah, I think that's who it is. Yeah, Black Peter.
Yeah, no, we're not bringing your
Eddie acts like he didn't fucking know, and then Eddie was like,
it's like we went over this in the school where we had the guns.
No, one year Eddie was really bad, and his dad.
One year my dad sent me to this militia school where we hung out in the woods and shot at things.
No, I was gonna say his dad showed up at his bedside in blackface with a hat on.
Oh my god, dude!
And then tied him up in the basement. It was like, you're in Africa now. He put the furnace on.
Look at me.
He put the full furnace on in full blast.
You know,
I must have stopped there.
I won't.
Oh yeah, you go. You here. The baton has been passed. Go.
So Eddie was sweaty.
Yeah, Eddie.
Yes.
Eddie 209.
Yeah.
That's a RoboCop reference I didn't even think about till yesterday. Ed 209. Eddie 209. Instead of guns, he's got fleshlights. It was like just jacking off 4 dudes at once.
I'd be so afraid my dick would break, like bend. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna bend. It's gonna feel good.
Yeah, that's what BrokenCarrot.com is for. And by the
way,
that
shit, no.
Helltown Radio sponsored by BrokenCarrot.com.
Dude, that shit is the worst.
We're not, but we could be.
Oh my god, dude. The dick bend is like it's almost like calm the fuck down when you trying to mangle me.
Yeah, there's that Dennis Rodman stories about how you get.
Yeah, exactly. That's the nightmare story. The full break. It hurts just now, just thinking about it. That'd be the most terrible shit in the world. What if somebody came in and was really... What if you really pissed off somebody? It could be like a mob hit or something, and they like give you Viagra and just keep showing you porn, and then walk in there and then just grab your dick like a bundle of fucking twigs. It's like, ah!
They knock you out and they make you ingest Viagra, so you have no choice in the matter.
And they just snap your dick like a pencil.
I've never thought about this scenario before, just to be clear. I don't want anybody thinking this is, we've premeditated any of this. This is an unscripted program, everybody. Unscripted. Unhinged, unscripted, and uncircumcised in some cases.
Yep. All right.
I wish.
We always know who the anti is.
You wish?
I wish.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like,
he's
like
missing out.
I'm an intactivist.
Oh.
You ever heard of those?
I have not heard of this.
Yeah.
It's these motherfuckers that are like, I was mutilated as a baby.
Well, yeah, that they're
and they put on like weights on their dicks now.
It looks like it looks
that's
like
a lot of effort.
It looks like it looks like those dog the collars of shame for dogs. That's what it fucking look. You can look it up, dude. It's what it looks.
No, I am not looking.
It's a foreskin regenerator. And yeah, there's people doing it. Apparently, though, it's supposed to be like it increases sensitivity by 30%. As long as
I don't have that problem. So
yeah.
we good.
Eddie's like, maybe
Eddie,
I should
quick,
get more.
go.
Eddie's like, maybe I should get more removed. You get a flat top.
Fucking. Oh, dude. Nah.
Look like a fucking strawberry.
I know that
Star-kissed.
there's critics of circumcision, and like a lot fewer kids are getting circumcised. I think now. I think the rates are.
Yeah,
Probably.
dude. Space docking is going to be the wave of the future.
Dude. Lock them anteaters.
Yeah, looping is going to be so 2018. It's going to be fucking
God,
2038. Everybody space docking.
What if you woke up and there was some random docker just walked in? He's like,
roll the foreskin, roll the skin.
King Cobra.
Sorry, I'm a super mature individual, as I like to say. Earlier today,
When you're untethered.
I know. Well, it was funny because earlier today I was talking with somebody about how like I get mad sometimes about crude comedy, and then I thought to my set last night where I just told dick jokes for 10 minutes straight.
Yeah, you were on that for a little bit.
I had to,
being
man.
like,
Yeah, I was like making it a point that I was telling dick jokes at my place of work and how kick ass that is.
yeah.
Shout out to the Catamount Lounge, man. Shout out to all the homies over there, man. We love the Catamount Lounge. Eddie is like at this point in time. Eddie and George is already. He's not on payroll officially because we don't pay him, but we pay him in services,
Foods.
mostly sexual, and Levi does at least. And no, I'm just kidding. He's too small.
I'd break him.
Too small? I don't know, dude. I think like that. I think it's a tripod situation,
Dude,
man.
I feel it.
I think it's I think that Levi, the reason why he's so aloof all the time is because he's like semi-aroused being around us, and like because he's so small and the penis to body ratio is so like differential, he gets like once he starts getting a boner, he just starts going blind and deaf, and like he's just like that's why his volume's high. Like he's I love Levi though, man.
Compliments.
Compliments to the chef. And compliments to Levi. You know what, Levi though, him and we were designing my Halloween costume together, and it's gonna be really kick ass because he's a very artistic individual.
Oh yeah, his jackets are on point.
Yeah, I know, man. I just gotta get on him about it because we got to get this shit going, man. It's gonna be a cool costume. I'm not gonna ruin it, but it's gonna be at the Catamount Lounge on Halloween night. That's gonna be a crazy ass night, man. And you know what's wild is I'm emceeing the Mead Mile, the second annual Mead Mile here in Front Royal, Virginia, hosted by Honey and Hops, out on Main Street. It's going to be November 1st. It's for Movember. It's for Men's Health. It's going to be it benefits a really good cause. Jake Cohn and the Low Water Bridge Band are going to be playing, I believe.
Hell
Yeah, dude, that's fucking wild. Those are my homies, man. I podcasted with both of those homies on More Than One Caucasian.
Yeah, I need to go there and holler at their steel guitar player.
Justin Carver, what's up, Justin? Justin's he'll be. I think he'll be at the. Oh no, he's on tour, so he won't be at the show on Saturday. Saturday night we have the Sneaky Snakes.
Yo.
Yeah,
Ooh.
But you know who's gonna be opening for the Sneaky Snakes on Saturday?
Is that Katie Powder?
Katie Powderly, man, the world famous Katie Powderly, of many international fames, various Interpol wanted lists. And all
Guinness
of those,
Book World Record for cartwheels.
Yeah, the Hennessy Book of World Records. Eddie came up with a really good joke. Eddie and I were next year.
Don't give it out.
No, we're not. We're not going to talk about. We'll joke after the air. We'll talk about it after the air. But yeah, but
y'all fight club and a joke.
Nah, man, we fight club our sword fights.
Ooh.
It's more like I think it's more like a knife fight.
I was about to say it's a knife fight. Really.
Well, it's more like a door stopper fight.
Damn, bro.
Stop. What?
A door stopper. Those things are like boy. Yeah. I was gonna say it's in regards to it's limber but firm. You know,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not broken.
So Diddy's
11 years, dog.
Yeah, Diddy's looking at 11 years.
Yeah, but
at
you know
least.
What? Yeah, they're gonna get. He may get time served. You never know. They're asking for time served, which is 2 years. If he gets 11 years, what?
Yeah.
Like 4.
Who would they give him for? He's
like
been in for 4.
served?
Time served is like he's been in for 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna get 2. They were asking for 14 months. That's what the defense.
No
is
matter
asking
what
for.
happens to him and with the legal shit, people are gonna like.
Oh, his life is. I mean, his life in
the
his
civil
public life is. His public life is over.
The civil suits are gonna come out. Like people are gonna be looking for money, like, and then
Yeah.
they're gonna subpoena
I am.
the feds for all this footage because the feds took all his footage.
Yeah.
So
I'm
like the
like,
feds have
it's there.
substantiation of all this shit. So if there's any
Yeah.
accusations of him trying to blackmail him, he's fucked.
Yeah, I mean, look, man.
Somebody gonna get.
Yeah, I think we should start a class action lawsuit. I think the Afro American nation needs to start a class action lawsuit because we were sold a dream, we were sold an image, and we were sold a lifestyle that was turned out to be founded in felonious, immoral, irreprehensible activities that were above and beyond in the shadow of doubt.
Dude, I'm gonna
and
tag onto this.
heinousness.
I'm gonna co-lawyer this.
And we were told, man, all of us, you know how many white dudes we learned about this? We learned about motherfucking, Biggie versus Tupac became a major civil rights issue for us. You know, man, Mace, Mace.
You know what? Mace got out.
Cameron.
Mace was smart.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Mace was like, you know what? I am a preacher.
So how am I supposed to feel about things now? Because you know what? To be honest, I love the Boys in the Hood, the original like Young Jeezy project that Bad Boys South had a small rise. But dude, a couple of words. I'm trying to think the other stuff that was on Bad Boy South was bad as fuck, man. But occasionally they open up the song and it's either the Diddler starts it off, or they're like, "Yo, shout out Diddy," or they're like, "Yo, we living like Diddy." And I'm like, oh, I know. And it's like, this is aging like fine McDonald's French fry in the bottom of your.
You know what's most fucked up shit when all this shit started going down? Have y'all ever seen the show Snowfall?
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but I heard of it.
All right. So
It's on
in this
FX.
show is like it's in like the 70s or something. I think it's got to be on darker than that shit, like FX. Because man, oh my God, there's a scene where they're trying to get this drug information out of this guy, and they beating him up, and this one dude is like the enforcer, and he's like, "I'm gonna get it out of him," and then all of a sudden, like, and he goes in the room, and everybody thinks he's like hitting him with a hammer or something. He booty pooping him, man.
Oh.
So he's like raping this dude. He's making all kinds of sounds like ah, and like the dude comes back out of the room. You don't really see it. You see like a slight clapping of cheeks from behind, but then you see the dude that walks in to try to stop him. And he's like, he ain't getting him. He's getting him. And I'm like, yo, fucking this is the most ridiculous. But that show is savage as shit.
Yeah, that's crazy as shit. I don't know if I want to watch that now.
Dude, no, the rest of the story is why it's what you think would happen in some horrible fucking situation.
I like, you know what's funny is I go home and I watch like either like one of three things. I watch something.
They be doing that on mad shows like Sons of Anarchy every season. There's one season where it starts off with this dude just getting fucking raped.
Yeah, and that's
It's
where
like,
yo,
the first episode, come on, bro.
I loved Sons of Anarchy, and I understand. I really it's just for me personally. When
You
I
go to
home,
jail.
Oh yeah, when I go home, it's like I watch one of like three things. I either watch an Alien franchise program, I watch Muppets. I watch a lot. I watch the old Muppet Show, and I watch, dude. I probably 30 times a year I watch The Great Muppet Caper. That movie.
That one was good.
Oh
Like,
my god, it's the best one.
So my parents would just get random Muppet stuff when we would get like. So I don't even know any of the names. They would just get like one movie for us to watch.
man, look,
The show?
the show. Which one? The new one or the old one?
The old one.
The old one's tight. They're doing. I told you they're doing They're doing a special where they're gonna read.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it. It's with Sabrina Carpenter is gonna be the main event on that. My thing is this, like, and I appreciate them continuing the legacy of the Muppets, but man, it's way different since Jim Henson died.
It's way different.
And that's to be expected. That's to be expected, and I'm not hating by any means. I love Brian Henson when I think it's his son did the was it Happy Town Murders.
Oh yeah,
Dude, that movie is fucking hilarious. Hilarious, dude. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, dude. It's sort of like
watch it.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit meets The Muppets meets Pulp Fiction meets Jay and Silent Bob meets shit, I don't know. It's so
Maybe
fucking
I have seen this.
it's crazy, man. It's a good. It's like it's like there's puppets and humans are coexisting, but it's understood that they're different. And then there's a murder, and it's very Roger Rabbit in plot. I'll spoiler alert in that one, but
You ever seen Clue?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's a great movie too.
Have you ever seen Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
No.
Ooh, I have it on VHS, guys.
What don't you have on VHS?
Man, you know what I
bust the ass.
I don't have, and I owe this gentleman a piece of information before I can get access to it. I really am looking forward. I have a friend of mine has a copy of White Boys on VHS that he's gonna hook me up with, and I am so hyped for it.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Do you have Laserdisc?
I don't, man. I've thought about it. I've had the opportunity. If the only Laserdisc that I will ever, or the only Laserdiscs I would ever purchase would be the RoboCop franchise ones, and that would be strictly so I could add them to my current collection, in which I have a UMD, the Universal Media Discs, the ones, the PlayStation portable ones. But this week, and thank you to Matt Challaney, my homie. Matt Challaney, he goes out in the wild and he hunts and he brings back trophies, and I love to buy the bounty. He got me a complete in-box, original 1988 copy of RoboCop, the Nintendo Entertainment System video game, and it is so cool. It is so. I'm telling you guys, it's cool. All right, listen.
Nerd.
I wouldn't even say nerd, really. I think nerds has become it's a term of endearment. So, like, thank you. But I would say that it's more like I just find it to be so age appropriate. And the way I describe it to people, if I have to, I'm like, yo, you have to understand that this is not just me being an enthusiast. This is me making sound investments. This will only appreciate with time. This will only appreciate with time to a point where it will be worth probably $2,000 on the open market, and I might get $75 for it realistically. But it's a cool ass little piece. So shout out to Matt Challaney. He's also gotten me the marquee from one of the old Data East RoboCop games, which I have downstairs on top of the TV now. Man, he's picked me up a couple things. RoboCop 3 for Genesis. I gotta see what else that man. Matt Challaney, he's a good dude. I might head down to Halcyon Video Games tomorrow. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's in Harrisonburg, Virginia.
God damn.
They have a copy of Goonies 2 and Bart vs. Space Mutants and Jurassic Park CD for the Sega CD system, all complete in box. How do you pronounce this, John? Hold up, let me look at this thing. I think like I might have some sort of moderate dyslexia because I can't. It's Halcyon Games. Yeah,
Halcyon.
Yeah, how do you pronounce?
Halcyon. That sounds like a foreign planet where they like battle to the death to see who.
Halcyon, yes, Halcyon. Yeah, we got it. Halcyon Video Games in Harrisonburg. I hope to get down there, but they always, man, that guy's got a primo collection. And I know it's the spot to go to because if you've seen Matt Challaney's collection, have you ever seen the online stuff of it? I haven't seen.
I've
it
seen
in person yet.
like bits, but I'm like, I don't ever like look at the games.
I can tell you.
I just see like
the boxes. He's got his complete in box game is unparalleled.
Yeah,
in this area, he's probably the chief collector.
Why are there still games in boxes? Like, were people collecting them back in the day?
I think somebody's got a time machine, or at this point in time, I'm pretty fucking sure about it.
Why are there so many? It's like, did so many people forget it to get them on
maybe
Christmas?
like you know how some people are stubborn. Like maybe there was a stubborn person that like just like owned a store and put all that shit in storage because they were just like pissed and they didn't want to like, they were like stubborn, didn't want to fucking like, I'll reopen the store somewhere, and just failed at that shit and had to go in a different direction and just put it in storage and forgot they had it.
Yeah, they just had it forever.
There's internet
stock.
Because that's the only like logical, like there are assholes that
well, there's warehouses that are just full of shit that didn't get sold that people don't know. There's an unmarked boxes. So like what happens is, I think what I think happens is that people do that, or in other cases, just people are anal retentive and they fucking and they just
buy
like
two of everything.
Or when they were little kids, they were just like those meticulous. Like I bought a Sega Master System and I had to sell it, and I'm so like right now I'm tearing up a little bit because like yo, this is like the worst.
Like you had to sell it when you were a kid, or like recently?
No, not recently. I would say not recently, but I was like I was in between jobs, and pretty much I was living off of bartering and selling all of my collectibles. And not living off of it, but I was supplementing my weed and tattoo habit.
And you were living on a prayer.
Living on the fact that my wife is amazing. And I was trading and bartering shit, and I had the Sega Master System and a Sega Game Gear, and they were both very much. I had all the stuff for it, and I had the games I had gotten from. I had bought this package from this dude. It was his childhood collection. And he was like one of them Sheldon ass boys, and he he kept it meticulous. It had the promotional posters inside. It had the coupons, the mail-in shit, all that stuff, and it had his personal notes on graph paper where every letter every little tiny box had a letter in it, so you could not get it fucked up. Like, this dude was like, I mean, at age 9 was like on it, yo. And it was the biggest bummer ever because he had all the games, all the codes, like saved codes and shit. Like, he had Ghostbusters on there. That game's hard as fuck. I played like 2 levels of it, and I was like, I just want to see what the end is. So I was like, looked up his notes for the last level. It was like, do this, do that. Here's the code. Did it. Got to see the end of the game. Spectacular. Didn't have to fucking go through all the fucking shit. It was like just really cool. I had like Alex the Kid and Ninja Gaiden and just fucking I had 8 games for it. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but sorry guys, I'm just having a walk down memory lane right now.
So we got a Lunar Sprunk and a Lunar 2 Sprunk.
Whoa.
Yeah, like Lunar Sprunk got fans.
That's like Gallagher and Gallagher too. But with a fleshlight.
All right.
Everything every joke tonight I'm gonna make is gonna be about how we just like incorporate a fleshlight into it.
Lunar Sprunk said Chris Maloney was hanging hog in Oz before Law and Order.
Dude, I think it was simultaneously at certain points, man. And not to mention, dude, seriously, man.
Just a fan of roughhousing.
I know. Oh, dude, I love Oz, but Oz, like, now, all right, 2 things is like, as an older person, like when Oz came out, I was like a young Afro-American who just really had that word.
A thug on the streets, you know
I
what
do,
I'm
because
saying?
I can't say the other word anymore. And also shout out to Isaac. Isaac inspired that word.
What if we just go like the politically correct route and call you an acceptable honky?
Acceptable honky, man. I don't like that. That sounds like a fucking.
All right, here's a better one.
YT.
Plate haver.
I like Afro-American. It works for my comedy. And so, anyways, man, what the
I
fuck
fuck
were we-
with YT.
Yeah, I like YT for like.
It's a good one. you
Yeah,
know?
but it's gotta be pronounced whitey. It can't be white.
YT.
Yeah, YT, dude. Sorry, I'm taking this off for a second. My big ass ears are fucking
burning
boy
up.
look like
no,
Dumbo.
it's hurting.
Oh, you can extend them shits.
Yeah, I mean it's not even that. It's like in general, but
Just like those little-
man, where were we on this whole thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're
Oh yeah,
talking
back
about,
to
like,
people.
your game consoles.
Oh yeah, but we were talking about Luna Sprunk.
Chris Maloney.
Butt fucking in Oz. Yeah, but then I watched Oz, and then I went to jail after I'd seen Oz.
Oh shit!
And I got there, and I thought I was like, all right, dude, I'm gonna be ready. Like, there's gonna be a lot of treachery. I'm not, you know, I'm like.
If somebody grabs your wrist, twist it.
There's gonna be a lot of treachery. Everybody's penis is gonna be large and in front of me. But
Hey.
I got there. Yeah, everybody's so well spoken and fucking well kempt and just everything. And you know, and they watch it. You can tell that Oz was written by like a lavender ass gay dude because it's just like everybody is so well spoken. Everybody speaks to each other like.
I'm gonna hold you down and butt fuck you.
No, it's like I am going to make the romance of this rape. You're going to feel my pleasure in pain form, Edward, because you have crossed me for the last time in the tits game. And they made up a bunch of names for stuff. They made up things that didn't exist that, like, white kids on the street were like, yeah, you never heard of that before? Yeah, obviously you're not from the streets when you never heard of tits before. Nobody ever called heroin tits before that. Nobody ever called a prag. That was what they called the fish. That's what you call them, motherfucker. Like that's what they little fish in jail. The people that get
booty poop,
whatever you want to say.
Oh.
And so they call them prags, and it was like a word they made up for the show. They made up like this whole ass like culture, this like hip hoppy, gay hip hoppy culture for that show, and it's spectacular. I love it. Adebisi, one of the scariest motherfuckers on earth.
Oh yeah, he was so scary that when he got on Lost, he was still scary.
When he was on Jurassic World. Bro, he came out Jurassic World. I was like, yo.
Stay away from him.
Every Velociraptor's anus clenched when he stepped into that fucking, like, yo. And he was still wearing that hat still. How the fuck did that happen, you know? Like,
the hat does not leave.
Well, no, they say, I was watching, like, the director's commentary on a DVD about it once, and they were talking about how No, he never told anybody how he kept it on. There was speculation of spirit gum. There was speculation he just let his hair grow just a little there so he could like hold on to it.
Yeah, he takes it off. He got a disc.
It's got like, dude, it
Disc
was like
fro.
he had this little like Mr. Mixaplex hat, you know, like it was like a little tiny. It was a beanie, but he rolled it into this tiny little like top hat thing. If you've never seen Oz, highly recommended. Even though I'm talking shit about it and making fun of it. But you can watch it. But you know, but to get what I'm saying is like you go to jail and be like, Edward, you've crossed me for the last time in the tits trade, and now I will vanquish you in front of everybody, gloriously and ceremoniously. And George and I will bask in the ambiance of each other's penises later as we ejaculate together simultaneously during anal copulation. And realistic,
we don't butt fuck for love.
No, they don't even. That doesn't. You know what? Jail is not even as fucking as sexual as advertised. At least not for me. But neither was Catholic school.
They made it sound sexual as shit.
I know,
like
dude.
you know why? Not even on Oz. I was like listening to NPR. It was near Christmas last year, and I didn't think much of it. But all of a sudden, I noticed a theme in the show, and it was about jailhouse love. And you think it's going like, and I sat there for a second, and I was like there for like 15 seconds. They're talking to spiel about NPR. And then it gave me just enough time to think. And I was like, but they don't have co-ed jails. Oh, shit. And then it was just a bunch of dudes being like, we fell in love. And then one of them be like, we fell in love.
Well, you ain't
and
that
then
gay.
he got killed in the yard.
You ain't that.
It's like wild-ass stories about jailhouse love. But I
mean,
never thought I would get that story. Not that, like, I shouldn't have heard that story, but it was wild as shit.
Yeah. All right, so let me make a distinction here. So I went to jail. I did not go to prison. But I've also talked to people that have been to prison and when I was incarcerated and on the streets, and everybody has assured me that if you really want to get laid, sure, you can get laid. It's there. You can get that shit. But it's not like in Oz where everybody walks in. The first thing that happens when everybody walks
you get
in
your
is
wrist
like
held by four other motherfuckers.
Yeah, like 4 penises are dangling in your face. Like,
yeah. Like from like literally what was like on the NPR shit was like good. Like I don't want to say good representation of jail, but it seems like a tolerant place. When you wouldn't think it would, because they were these.
That's new. That's new because when I was in, it was homophobic.
It's also NPR, so probably cherry picking some good stories where it's just like he died of old age in jail beside me. They're like, fucking, it's NPR.
Look, let me say this: that romantic fantasy, and then the one they portrayed on Oz, where it was like Schillinger and Adebisi just emasculating everything in sight with their dicks. I would say that those are both the extremes, and then there's a middle ground. And yeah, there is some jailhouse.
Where does what's his name, the Booty Warrior fit on that scale?
Who's the Booty Warrior?
Oh, you don't know about the Booty Warrior? The guy that's like,
oh yeah, the dude from the show. What was it? The where you talk about the locked up? That was like,
oh yeah, he's like, booty in jail is the most precious thing.
That dude was acting. I will tell you this right now. That was a fucking act. He was doing that to be funny because.
Because people are interviewing him. Yeah. Like he was definitely hamming it up, but I would not doubt that motherfucker. He's
probably occasionally has touched a penis. With his mouth.
Yeah, he's probably just like probably people gave him shit about it. And he's like, I don't care, I'm in jail, and the cameras show up. Gotta ham it up. I mean, hopefully he made a bunch of money because that meme was fucking hilarious.
Now
we can do this the hard way or the easy way.
Well. You know, I think that that's a good. I think it was a great. I'll tell you, jail
cultural mind stone.
It was a great experience for me. I mean, I learned a lot about life. I learned how to play Scrabble like a goddamn champion. I learned.
You know how to play spades.
Oh, bro, I throw. and we, dog, we ain't fucking around, dude. You can pack me up with that plate on the way out. And we, it was an enriching experience because also it was like. You know, I was brought up in middle class existence, man. To be like when you get thrown, that's not a melting pot. That's like the bottom of a fryer after a busy ass night at BW3s. It's just fucking. It's wild. It's a mix. Everybody's fucking just toasted. But it was, it was like it wasn't as bad as. But anyway,
Lunar Sprunk says county jail is just time out for grown-ups.
I think it's more like summer camp. You know, there's like you're being governed by a bunch of Neanderthals. The food sucks. You're doing lots of arts and crafts. Dude, the amount of arts and crafts that happen in jail is fantastic. The decorated envelopes for soups hustle are fucking fantastic.
Lita's on here. She says a sword fight. There can be only one.
Juan. And then there's and then of course you have to hide when you masturbate unless your hustle is to let people watch you. So it was. But yeah, dude, I will say though, the most intellectual conversation I had with somebody, I think, was around with regularity. If I was to say, like, there was individual conversations there, obviously, but for like I would say, would be around breakfast time when people walk around and be like, "Yo, milk for tray, yo, milk for trays." You know, and if you don't know what that means I will trade you my pouch of milk for your tray of food or an individual item on that tray. Like, yo, milk for biscuit, milk for grits, you know, like shit like that.
That shit's awesome.
And that's like, it was not like in jail in Oz where like, yes, now we will feast upon this fine fare that was prepared for us by these handsome, well-groomed gentlemen in the back.
Y'all ever fuck with Scared Straight?
Oh yes, I
Dude,
loved it.
That
It was
show was so.
the first 3 episodes are the best. Like once they got like popular and they kept coming out with the shit, like that first special was fucking great.
Yeah, I like
They was on the verge of legitimately killing some of the kids.
Yeah,
like,
and why have they ever done a follow up where they find where those kids are?
Well, they always would give you a follow up at the end.
No,
of the
I'm talking about
episode.
now, man. I want to know fucking
No,
20
yeah.
years. I want to know 20 years after.
I
man.
don't know, dude. I mean, speaking of Afro Americans, that was a
Oh, yeah.
lot of white boys. I think really,
Yeah, dude.
saw what could happen. You know, I love that.
Yeah, I think
That shit was crazy. Like, I don't understand. Did they like get gay motherfuckers to come? Because you guys remember that one? You guys remember that one?
Bam, bam.
There's like the one's like, I like that one. He looks strong.
No, dude. You got to realize, first of all, like anything that's on television that is ever that grandiose, it is planned and it is scripted. All right. So those dudes probably the producers probably got all together and behind the scenes was like, look, we need you to be the ultimate stereotype of what you don't want to find in jail. Let me just be frank with everybody. I've told my story on the air a couple times. I've told it I tell it as a story on the stage. My first night in jail, what's the scariest thing you can happen when you walk into your cell as a fucking white dude in America? You walk in and there's a large black man and you're in there staring you down. All right, and that happened to me my first night in jail. But then, yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I mean? But but that's what's portrayed. But also, that is something that immediately has been in media has been portrayed as the scariest experience you can have. So we're all programmed to be like, oh shit, you're gonna get there, and the first thing that's happening is you got to take down the biggest guy, clench your butt cheeks, and don't drop the soap. You know, like. It's not like that. It's way less sexual than advertised. Or maybe I'm just not that attractive. I don't fucking know. Like, it is what it is. But it was, I will say that, like, another thing that I loved that I learned from jail was some jailhouse cuisine techniques. Like, I can make an awesome casserole that we called swoles, or hookups, if you will.
Or a sweet fifi.
Or no, this motherfucker's the Fifi master. Like, dude, I stand like, yo, I bow down, dude. That motherfucker right there, dude. You know what? If I'm ever on a desert island with Eddie, I know that we're both gonna be pleasured. It's it is. And he's like, yo,
there's some really soft grass over here, bro.
Like,
you got a rubber band?
He's like, give me that sea cucumber, that banana leaf, and that fishing line right there. I'm gonna hook you up real quick. I'm gonna put it between my thighs for a minute though. The pro move, dude. Pro move.
You gotta get a special tree. Get the right height on it.
Get a spider
you know?
down your dick hole. What's gonna happen?
Well,
no, that's why you keep. Come on, man. You don't know what you're talking about.
Man, he might get a sand flea.
Ew.
Yeah, you know. At least it won't be crabs. Not this time, at least. Not this time. What's going on in the chat, George? What is happening?
Yeah.
What's happening out there in the world? Everybody, by the way, everybody that's watching, yo, Sunshine, what's up, dog?
Yeah.
Ashley, what's up, girl? Luna Sprunk 2, what's up, dogs? Motherfucking Lita, what's up, home at? Yo, Eddie, man, you're supposed to be shouting out too, man.
I don't know anyone.
You motherfucker, he just told you everybody's name earlier. You weren't paying attention. Come on, man. I know you're always paying attention, man. You got that mild tiz.
A mild tiz.
Yeah, they say
I'm
my
too
country
tiz
tiz
now.
of Eddie Hoffman.
Eddie, you gonna let him talk to you like that?
Yeah, I mean, what am I gonna do?
Third leg, Ed. Man. We ain't fucking around.
So you guys are gonna have that Halloween?
Oh yeah, we need to
roast
plug that
thing.
show. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one, man.
That's gonna be a
you
good
want
one.
to start?
That's gonna be a
Yeah,
good
start.
one.
Tell us about it, Eddie.
Yeah, because you guys we weren't sure what you could plug last time, but I'm sure you guys.
So it's a
figured it out.
bracketed tournament of roasts between Halloween characters. You know, so comedians are gonna go up as characters. And
Did you guys get to choose your own characters?
Yes, you get to choose your own character, and then
That's some wild shit.
randomly matched up against people. Yeah, it's when is it, October 27th, right? 26 at the
Electric Palm
in Woodbridge,
Virginia.
Do you know the area? Do you know the postcode?
Nah, I don't,
Is he
man.
the fucking mailman?
I saw him. I don't.
I only go there. I only go to Woodbridge.
The only
I
other
go there for IKEA.
Suck the dick.
Huh?
No. Go in there
Fuck.
sucking that dick. Eddie likes to go to IKEA and cup the balls.
Wait, hold a second.
The meatballs, that
people
is.
go to IKEA to get dick sucks?
No, you get your.
Yeah, that's like
no,
it's
you
like
get
an end table.
You go to IKEA to get your.
I bet you they do fuck up and have some wild ass
Man.
names for IKEA.
Oh,
shit.
definitely. They got some crazy shit.
Like, something easy like the jerkin.
The jerkin the merkin.
But what character are you, Chris? Do you know who you're up against?
I know who I'm up against. Yeah, I am up against I will be portraying Snake Eyes from the G.I. Joe franchise, and which is gonna be interesting because he's a mute. So I guess that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great, good for me and good for everybody that they won't have to listen to this. But I have an idea. I will be purveying jokes. I will be doing them. I have the whole ass plan. I will be Snake Eyes, and Heather. I will be up against Heather Joyce as Velma from Scooby Doo. So
shit.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Lesbian versus lesbian. It's actually two characters of questionable sexuality. I think that Snake Eyes was always very ambiguous, and
He could have been a woman,
No,
Like,
it was determined. No,
that-
it was a dude. He was that was determined. Don't.
Okay, whatever.
This isn't
It's
a Disney
like,
movie.
Don't
Eddie.
you misgender him.
Yeah,
It's
this
like
is not a
Top
Disney
Gear.
movie, Eddie.
It's like Top Gear, like
You
that
watch
one
Mulan too much.
I love that movie. That's
I
a great
knew.
one.
I loved Wuhan. I loved the
Wuhan
sequel.
Flu?
No, Wuhan Flu was awesome, man. It was a Batman movie. It was cool.
I don't know what that is.
Batman, remember they ate bat. Originally, when they tried to sell us the lie of COVID, they were like, "Oh yeah, somebody ate a bad bat," and everybody's
It
like,
was
"A
a
bad
pangolin.
bat, huh?"
It was a
pain-
pangolin.
All I know is I caught that shit. I caught it hard. I got that. I was a fucking outbreak monkey for that shit.
That's fair. All right, back to the list. Y'all distract
I'm
me.
gonna be an outbreak monkey.
at your boys.
I'm gonna be an outbreak monkey for Halloween.
Then we got Carly Klerkenberg, I think. I don't remember her name. I don't know the name right. I fucked it up. It doesn't say on here. As a Bumblebee, up against Aaron Coyne as Wednesday Addams. So that'll be pretty cool. Then we got Carson as like the fuck is like a Roman soldier. Up against
What?
Frankie. Huh?
A Roman soldier?
Yeah. Some like Roman soldier, like, I don't know, warrior type shit. Up against Frankie as Super Luigi Mangione. So that might be topical. And then finally we got me as like a swamp guy from the show Swamp People. Type shit. Like a real bayou man.
Shoot it.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't even do that accent, dude. That shit is too fucking wild.
Up against
Bruh.
Gabe Popescu as Ozzy Osbourne. So this will be pretty good. And then winners of that go on, face the other people, and till we finally have a winner at the end. It's been pretty fucking cool.
There can be only one. It's just like a sword fight.
Exactly. Like a Highlander, right?
No, I mean a sword
Yeah.
fight? No, I was thinking more like dick pencil fighting.
Oh, true. Whoever breaks first.
Yeah, dude.
Type shit, yeah. Should be good, though. Nice and roast.
The sighing segue. Oh, fuck. Shit. That's wild. That's a good idea, especially like.
Well, anyways, it's also going to be a broadcast of the. So it's going to be a
Oh.
broadcast of the Bargoyles program while it's going on, hosted by Isaac Ignacio Bennett and Nick Mayer.
I did not know
And
that
that's gonna
till
be
now. That's going to be great. Are they going to
Meyer.
do it like sportscasters?
Meyer.
Are they going to have a desk?
Yeah, they got.
Is
I
it
don't,
a live stream?
yeah, he's got it. Yeah, dude, it's a live show for fucking Bargoyles, dude.
I didn't know it was live stream.
Yeah, I don't know if it's live
Dude,
streaming. I think
that
it's
means
not
you
live.
gotta-
I know
Yeah,
it's
no,
a-
we're having it record, yeah.
Yeah, but there's going to be a live studio audience,
Oh.
dingus.
Yeah.
So, anyways, if you want to be there, it's at the Electric Palm, which is
Dude, Isaac and whoever else is doing it, if they're doing 2 people commentary, it should be great.
Oh, it's gonna be super fun, man.
It's
We're all
awesome.
it's a really fun group of people. I can't wait to see Gabe. I haven't seen Gabe in fucking a year. Ben, this dude's cool as shit. And we get all we're gonna have a good time. I'm fucking hype. I always love being involved with the Bargoyles program. I love I carry I carry the stickers with me.
Oh, they cutting up.
Who's cutting up?
Oh, they in here.
Do tell. Is there any way we can ever put it on the screen? I
can't get it on there. But we will get I will be able to slave.
I'll figure it out there. Too. I can help figure it out too.
Screen mirror.
What they say? Sunshine said, "Did Eddie's mom take Tylenol when she was pregnant?"
Is it because he has the same color as Tylenol? Like, he's like the
dude, man, that's the wildest shit I've ever.
He's like the capsule, like red on top and white on the bottom.
That's my sunburns.
Pink in the back.
Pink where it matters.
That's right, man. The lips match the beehole with Eddie.
Yeah.
They don't call him Strawberry Starkiss for nothing.
He got that pale butthole.
Straight Strawberry Starkiss right there, man.
Yeah, dude. You should really put that as your OnlyFans name.
No, it's what is it? DoorDash Daddy.
Yeah, DoorDash Diddy.
Yeah.
DoorDash Diddy, baby.
Jesus Christ, that's so much worse.
No, I mean it depends
daddy,
on who you are.
Daddy,
Daddy.
Or Daddy. Like Pedro Pascal.
Eddie.
Women love Pedro Pascal.
Mm-hmm. They do, man. They're like, yo, that guy's cool. And you're like, yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. You can't really argue with it. It's like Ryan Reynolds. You're like, yeah, I see why.
He's like, he's not traditionally like a good-looking guy. He's like a Hondo Accord.
He does look like he could beat somebody's ass if you need to get out of like a Walmart and fucking Black Friday.
All right,
situation.
What's the name of the other actor that looks just like him? There's the Pedro Pascal.
Oh, there's a dude that sort of looked like him. That's fucking the dude from No Country for Old Peoples.
No. Who's the other guy? Fuck, man. It's Escape. Oh, no, hold up. No, it's mine.
Orlando Blooms?
Not even Orlando Bloom, man. I can't fucking remember.
Oscar Isaac?
Maybe. Oscar Isaac.
What's he
in? He was Apocalypse in the X-Men.
Nah, man. I'll figure it out.
He was in Moon.
That's the worst one. He doesn't look anything like himself.
He was in Moon Knight. He be regular in that.
Moon Knight?
In the Moon Knight?
It's called Moon Knight.
Oh, is he?
He was in Annihilation.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch that motherfucker.
What happened?
It's so it's got like Natalie Portman and like a bunch of people, but there's this like alien zone that sort of is in there, and they go through and everything. Yeah, and like it'll like make copies of people and like all that. Like it, I want to ruin it. You got to watch it.
All right,
and then watch it and take acid.
Take it after I watch the movie.
Take it and watch it again. You know?
All right, watch it twice.
Yeah.
All right, I feel you. Watch it one.
It's like one time I took acid
dirty.
and watched Coheed and Cambria in Florida, and then I watched them up here on the same tour like fucking like 6 days later. Totally different show. I was like, this is great. This is great.
That is sick. That is dope.
It was the only time I understood what Grateful Dead people. I was like, I can get it now. I get how you could follow somebody on tour every night. Might be a little bit different if you're taking different drugs.
Yeah, dude. You ever talk to them? They're always like, I heard he's gonna play this one because he dropped a three P's on his Instagram tonight.
Dude, I never knew that shit, dude. That's wild.
Dude. They feel like there's like codes to it, and they're like, I hope they play this one. Yeah, it's gonna make. I've been following them years, and they've only played this one twice. I fucking love the Grateful Dead, man. I like the fans of it.
Lunar Sprung said that Uggo guy from the Shite Show Girls. I think she's talking about
Mark Maron?
No, Adam Driver.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking. Yeah.
I think of him. I don't even care about. I didn't know about that show, but he was in Star Wars.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, he's Kylo Ren, and he was in that fucking Lucky Louie movie, and that shit was funny as fuck.
Lucky Louie's fucking fantastic. That's the one where they robbed the NASCAR?
Yeah.
Dude, that's such a good movie. Underrated. Nobody talks about that shit.
That movie's funny.
What's his
Daniel
name?
Craig's in it.
Daniel Craig, he's got that fucking crazy accent.
Dude,
Channing Tatum. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember anybody else because that motherfucker was on fire.
True. They fucking tore up the screen.
Some Lunar Sprunk asked me, did I still plan on wearing the Roman War helmet? Do you guys know what a Roman War helmet is? No, well, there's two versions of it. Like, there was one where we like had a friend that used to get real drunk and slap beers out of people's hands and act a fool. Yeah, like, and then he would fall asleep and we'd draw on him with Sharpies. I'm sure everybody has like one friend that like this happen to every now and again. Because you don't feel bad. You just have a bottle of alcohol, like rubbing alcohol. That shit will come right off. Got two stories about that shit. They're hilarious. So that dude fell asleep. He was fucking being a dickhead. So like that motherfucker, we drew like balls on his forehead and then a dick going down his nose and then two dicks going down his face like a Roman war helmet. But there's also the wild shit that you could do to somebody, some like, you know, jackass shit where you like take your balls and put each one over their eyes and then put your dick down their nose, and it's called the Roman War helmet. So I don't know which one that Lunar Sprunk is speaking of, but yes, I'm familiar with both terminologies.
Yeah, and then when you get a boner, it turns into the point of view GoPro helmet.
Oh, I've seen one of these, dude. So like this dude Joel, he's a wild. He used to be a wild dude. Like 20 years ago. And the first time I hung out with that dude, we were at his house and we were just like listening to music and like playing music. And then like we were a little bit high, sitting on this fucking couch watching fucking like, I don't know, like a Melvin's video or some shit. And then he like, I'm a little bit baked. He shows me the phone and I don't see it at first. And he's like, you think it's fucked up I did this to Plumber Dave? And I'm like, what is this? And I thought he was like, you know, did something stupid, like put like fucking whipped cream on him. I started looking closer, and then I realized I'm seeing his ass cheeks and his balls and his dick like laid on this dude's face like a Roman War helmet. And I was like, I just looked at him, and I looked back at the TV. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen here. But he was like, you think it's fucked up that I did that?
It's funny when it's you know, I find it funny. I think it's
I thought it was looking back on it.
Is it borderline sexual assault?
Yes.
I mean, yes.
Borderline.
Yes, borderline.
It definitely is, but
it is. But are we going to turn into those guys? Are we those
you
guys
know,
now? Are we those guys now?
You know what's my first thought?
I'm not going to the cops, but I'm just saying.
I can't be sexually assaulted. All right.
You can't rape the willing.
I'll try.
You have.
I'll try.
What do you mean? I'll try. You have. Well, I'd explain to you why 3 fingers doesn't go in before 1.
Damn, yo.
Eddie's new to the game. I'm like, yo, listen, man, you got to romance
Eddie
me a
Fister over there.
Yeah, more. Well, Eddie, he got
the
ahead
fist and piston.
Yeah, he got the wrong idea when I said we were going bowling.
Lunar Sprunk called it the tea bag to help you go to sleep. This dude was passed out.
Sleepy time.
Oh, dude. My first thought was like, I wanted to see I didn't want to see the picture again, but I was like questioning, was that the same couch I'm sitting on? Like, oh no, don't fall asleep here. Yeah.
What else going on in that chat? I want to take a note real quick.
I'm trying to think of crazy shit I've seen at a sleepover.
I mean, dude, the craziest shit I ever seen sleepover when I was like 10 or 11 years old. We were at my homie Ryan from my class. His parents were divorced, so he went to his dad's house on the weekend.
Yeah.
And his dad, I guess at that point in time, was probably our age, my age, I should say, because I'm old. And
I'm a spry 19.
You lying? I know your knees hurt when you stand up
from the waist down. But yeah, they we went. His dad had it was a St. Patrick's Day party.
Oh,
and
shit.
Yo, people got shit faced until 3 o'clock in the morning. That was the first
great
time I
parties,
ever
though.
understood that adults got drunk. Yeah.
How old were you?
I was like 10 or 11.
Yo,
And listen, dude.
What a nice childhood you have that you got to 10 or 11 without realizing motherfuckers were drunk.
I was like, oh, drinking. That's what that does.
Dude, I was probably like 5.
Because we got accosted.
Sloppy.
you got accosted?
Yeah, we got accosted. This lady made us eat key lime pie that she made.
That's not an accosting. What are you talking about?
Man,
I wish somebody barged in this motherfucker and hand me some key lime.
Yeah, a motherfucker can.
It was very there was a very Mary Kay Letourneau thing about her, if you know what I'm saying. You know, like it was like,
pie and pussy, boo, fucking who? You
listen, man, I'm white, all right. I know that my brethren of color they mature a little earlier and therefore are active earlier. I will, dude. Listen, we had a homie in elementary school. And he was like, our homie, and I'm gonna leave his name out. He was like a 10 or 11, and it was like, yeah, man, I got some pussy, and we were like, yes. He like rolled up, had a Newport 100 hanging out of his mouth.
What y'all bitches doing after school?
Like, yo, motherfucker.
I bet y'all gonna play D&D and jerk each other off. I got pussy to look at.
Dude, one of the funniest things.
You're 11.
I remember like one night we were at his house and his parents were making dinner, and his mom's like, "Yeah, you know."
When the motherfucking food
and I watched her. She put in 3 pounds of bacon into the oven, and that's what they had as a main. That was what they had. It was 3 pounds of bacon, bro,
for dinner.
For dinner, dude.
Savages. No wonder he's getting laid at 11.
Yeah, bro. Oh, it was about. Dude, it was he'd always like he'd come back
for dinner last night. Mom made bacon.
Well, he'd go stay with his family in New Jersey for the summer, and it was like he would go hang out in the city amongst city folk, and like he'd come back and tell us some wild ass. He was like, I love hot tub parties, and we were like, how the fuck?
No, did he? What the fuck,
dude? He was young. It was. This was just shit that I experienced. When I outwardly say it, I don't realize how ridiculous and funny and why probably I'm as weird as I am. Because this was just shit like me and my homies talked about in elementary. It wasn't like we were in a bad place or anything. It wasn't like anybody was emotionally scarred or anything, or that we were in the hood or anything like that. It just happened to be that was just like very coincidental life experiences, man.
Hey, Mama, you going to the store? Give me some Newports and some Magnums.
XL. XL ain't no Jimmy.
Hey, I ain't got no little dick.
What it look like? Eddie Hoffman?
Look, I get pussy and I get money. And I read where the red fern grows.
Man, that's the saddest book ever.
I never read it.
It's horrible. It's almost as bad as Mein Kampf. That's a bad joke. That was not sad. That was one of the best feel-good comedies of this 1945.
I read The Hobbit. That was a cool thing about middle school. Like it was on the acceptable list, and I was like, "Oh, the nerds that hang out at the comic book shop really like this book."
You ever seen the fucking animated Hobbit movie?
Yeah,
dude, that shit's so fucking good.
Yeah, dude, I saw it in the theater.
Really?
Yeah, with my dad.
Hell yeah. You know it's the same motherfuckers that went on to do Studio Ghibli?
Oh, nice, dude.
Like all that shit. And you can tell. That's one of my favorite things about it. Like if you know and you watch it, you're like, yo, it kind of does look like.
Yeah, it's like the dude that did Heavy
like
Metal, Ray Bakshi. That shit's fucking awesome. All of his stuff, you can tell it's him. There's a movie called like Wizards. There's like a bunch of
awesome.
There's a bunch of awesome like animation from the 70s that like people forgot about because it was in theaters and there wasn't like any market for it. So yeah, like
people had to watch porn in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's always pissed me off.
They got to bring that back.
Dude, they like I'm like, where was he supposed like you jerk off in the jerk off theater?
Dude, you know like
it's fucked up.
Yeah,
dude.
like let the man jerk. Let the man jerk.
That's all. You know, it's just we tarnish his legacy. You know,
I don't think we tarnish it now. Look, he's
gay.
You know, like history, will absolve him.
They will.
Yeah, like now it's like if you got caught jerking off in a porn theater today,
they don't have them.
Well, no, if they did,
yeah,
and you got caught, I don't think there'd be the stigma as much. It'd be more like it depend on like if you were like fucking what's his name? What's the mega church dude? Joe Osteen. If he got caught in a jerk off theater or some shit, yeah, it's like one of the scandals like Marion Barry smoking crack with hookers. All
dude,
that shit.
I feel like Joel Osteen, because he's got like that fucking like stadium size church.
He's a wild dude, and anybody that gets to that point, if you were to tell me they had some wild shit going on in their lives, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm saying he's definitely fucking on that, you know, in there with
I
a
could see
lot
him
of
doing
motherfuckers in the audience.
I could see him doing a little bit of blow.
Imagine turning one of the mega churches into a porn theater,
Dude.
though. Like packing it out, like deep.
I mean, they should bring back porn theaters with all the antimicrobial and antiviral stuff we got, you know, that's built into like slides. No, bring it
I
back.
just feel, and then we could have like right hand night. You gotta go one over.
To
the left, to the left,
to the left, right, left.
It'd be terrible if they became like socially acceptable, like, because then they'd have commercials. They'd be like, "Come on down to the Jack Shack," like they like be like vape stores.
Every fucking
corner.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Yep.
Lita mentioned a movie called "I Married a Strange Person."
Man, I'd
That's
marry
my
a strange
life.
person right now if that strange person would go to Chinatown in Winchester and bring us back some of their Kung Pao chicken. That Kung Pao chicken there is so fucking good, man.
Where is it at?
In Winchester. It's
What
like
place?
called Chinatown.
I've never even heard of it.
Man, it's OG there out there, man. But they got that real Kung Pao that's all garlicky and spicy and not all just sweet brown sauce and shit.
Don't they have some wild ass bagel place out there? Like
Yeah, Lemmy's, dude.
what? Like
Motherfucking
doesn't
Lemmy's.
it have some like longer
Big
name?
L's. It's Big L's Bagels.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but my man Lemmy Sweet, dude. Shout out Lemmy, dude. He's fucking hilarious. Homie.
Are they good?
Yeah, they're fucking good. They're different. They're
What are they?
they're donuts. I mean, not donuts. They're bagels, but they're a little bit smaller than that you traditionally see.
More
but
like a
he,
Linder's.
but he braids them a little bit, and they're very ornate. They're delicious. They're really really good. I like them. When I was working at the Monument in Ellie's, we for brunch we had a bagels and lox plate that we had with theirs, and we made the lox there, and then we got the bagels for him. So I would always hook him up with a little bit of our lox for his bagels, and he would eat it, and he was lovely because I make good lox.
Oh, dude, man! Like
Well, Herschel, I make good lox. What do you want from me? All right.
Pre-COVID, I went to
putting
New
it
York
on.
City, and we ended up going to like this like Jewish Russian like delicatessen. Like when we came in, and I didn't know it was super fancy. I should have known because all of the like lox had like market price on them. I was like, I didn't even think about it. So I ordered coffee and 2 bagels, and like I didn't get any lox, but she did. And like they come out with a massive amount of fucking what is it called? Cream cheese and all kinds of other shit, and coffees in silver.
Hopefully it's cream cheese. You don't want to be the schmegma.
I was gonna say
It was
don't-
like $75 for like 2 coffees and like 2 bagels. But they sliced the bagels. They were so big that they sliced them in these 4 slices. Yeah, I felt fancy for once, but everybody in there motherfucker was talking in Russian, and I'm me. So
That's when you know it's authentic, man.
that shit was
Oh,
awesome.
that-
I've tried to find it, but it's New York City. I'm never gonna find it. I was very high when I was there, and I think I was day drinking the whole way.
Man, if you want to get some good ass bagels and lox and smoked fish and matzo ball soup and meat sandwiches, Pearlie's in Richmond, dude, is the spot, man. Like I always tell anybody that goes to Richmond, whenever I go to Richmond, I recommend highly everybody going to Pearlie's for they have, I mean, really everything from top to bottom. Their drinks are really good. Their beer list is great. Their food is just out of control good. Like their pastrami, they have their shaved tongue. They do a smoked fish platter. They make matzo ball soup. It's making me verklempt thinking about it.
What's your soul food? What's a soul food restaurant around here that you've been to that you think is like good?
TBH, never been to a good soul food restaurant. I've been to one alleged soul food restaurant, and I'm not gonna put his name out there. It was terrible, and that's the only one I've been to. I mean, the best soul. I mean, I guess like if you could say Talk of the Mountain, just if you want to get, if you want to be like tongue in cheek racist about it. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
It's
like,
soul food. I
that
think
place is awesome.
Yeah, I think Talk of the Mountain is probably. I mean, it's a seafood place first, but it definitely has soul food vibes to it.
Dude, I go there like I like seafood, but I go there mostly for like the like if they got hush puppies and the chicken wings. I order like
the wings there are really
like
good, dude.
me and my kid used to go there just for the fucking wings.
They got the mumbo sauce if you like that. I don't like it personally, but
Oh, I fucking love a mambo. sauce.
I know you do. Look at you. That's why your beard's that color. It's not because
he's ingested too much mambo.
He's actually all albino, but he eats albino sauce.
But this thing that Lita was talking about in the chat, it's a Bill Plimpton short. I Married a Strange Person, but that's another one from like the 70s back in the day.
Oh yeah.
He did all kinds of stuff. Didn't he do a bunch of MTV?
I'm sure.
Yeah. Eddie, you ever seen this? This is before everything was computers. I know you probably started off watching shit at Finding Nemo.
No, dog.
No, that's when he started masturbating.
Yeah. I fell in love with Willem Dafoe and that.
I thought you liked Ellen DeGenitals.
Dude, that dude. Have you ever seen the movie Antichrist?
Yeah, beautiful.
It was the feel-good movie of 2018. 17.
So there's a place, if you've ever go down to Williamsburg, if you're going to Busch Gardens or whatever, right? There's a place called the Southern House of Pancakes. It's the Black IHOP.
Ooh.
Always, if you see a place called the Southern House of Pancakes, go there immediately. Get the chicken and waffles. You will order it, and they have an option for like 2. And she's like, honey, do you want the whole, you really want it? There's a lot of chicken. And it comes out, and I've never been told it's a lot of chicken and been like, yeah, that ain't gonna be enough. She wasn't lying. I was full. The waffle is gigantic, and it's like, it comes out with hot sauce and syrup all over it. It's perfect. It's perfect, and it was prepared. And the waitress
Waffles.
reminded me of my Aunt Gail. So
Kelly, if you're watching, waffles, please.
waffles, chicken and waffles is the
Oh my
greatest
god!
shit.
I'll get
gotta
some
learn
fried
how to make
chicken on the way
and
home.
waffles. Because I had it once where like in the syrup was like, it was like more savory to it, and it made it so good.
Dude,
like in the like they mixed something into the waffle, like it was perfect. It wasn't just like. It was a good level.
Dude, there's a lot of awesome. I think it might have been like 30th or 30. I don't know. Somewhere in my early to mid 30s, my ex-wife and me had this fucking chicken and waffles party right for my birthday. And there used to be Shoppers Food warehouses everywhere. And Shoppers had the best fried chicken. It was where my dad would get his fried chicken. He would go there explicitly and be like, I'm going to get like 3 chicken breasts. And you get spicy, right? So I got like 50 spicy chicken titties and 50 regular chicken titties, and I had like a bunch of like waffle makers, like 3 or 4 of them, and I like kept making mix and like having it like, you know, in my refrigerator. So like there was waffle making stations with like ladles and shit, and then there was platters of chicken. I've never seen so many happy white people eating something new. It was great.
That's fucking fantastic.
Man, the fried chicken we made at the event dinner was awesome. At the farm to table dinner.
Yeah, dude, you actually made the best steak I've ever had.
Yeah, that's nice. Dude. Thank you.
I really like
the
steak.
tube steak. Yeah.
No.
Smothered
You prepared
in a
a
box
steak.
of brief.
You prepared a
Béarnaise
steak
sauce.
at your house for a bunch of people, and you had like a red wine reduction and shit. I'm quite partial to those.
Yeah, so. Man. Thank you. Thank you
I
very
like
much.
a white wine.
I bet you would.
I want I've been by there, but I haven't gotten to go in there because the people I was with didn't want to go there. But Pete Luger's, apparently, have you ever eaten there?
I have yet to have the pleasure of going there, but I would love to at some point in time.
Oh,
yeah.
I definitely want to go to that motherfucker.
Yeah, Pete Luger's. I do. I want to go to Cat's Deli. I know it's kind of touristy.
Dude, I've been to
like,
Cats. I think I've been to Cats. What's the other one?
Isn't it like $30 for a sandwich? Dude, I'll tell you this. Dude, the spot. The spot. According, so I have my weird internet like obsessions that I have, and they are based off of what the algorithm tells me to obsess over, and that is fishing and sandwiches and boating accidents, and that's the order of things. And so there's this one deli that I follow online. It's called Talercio's, and it's in New Jersey. It's about 5.
Oh yeah, they are straight fire.
Yeah, it's Chef Eric and Chef Vinny, and Chef Vinny is a special needs chef, but he's the coolest. He's like, yeah, chef, and like, yeah, buddy, and like, dude, he's just, man, that kid is always having a good ass time. He made this sandwich for his lunch. It was gabagool, salam, mortadelle, cutlets, more mozzarella. Rob, it was like, it was thuggish, ruggish. So I looked up their website. These sandwiches, those monstrosity of sandwiches, they are like $20.
road trip.
That, and I want to go on a road trip up there. I want to I want to document the whole thing. I'm trying to get my shit autographed. And they say when you go there for the first time, when you ring the bell, when you go in there, they give you fried raviolis. So
those are close.
Mamma mia. We got to you know what we should do? We should rent a car. So we don't beat up. We just get a car and we rent a van or some shit. Yeah, beat nuts. Well, no, I was gonna say we slap nuts.
Ooh,
yeah, each against each other's.
Sweet.
Like those. Remember that toy that you'd have when you were a kid? It was like clack 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 clack. Yeah, it'd be like that.
Nah, it would hurt, bro.
Dude, that shit sucked. I hated that toy because it would always be like the most annoying kid would have that. And that thing just clacking all the time. I'm like, shut up.
The point was you could do different styles of.
That was not a toy I would choose at the dollar store.
If I was at the arcade, I would definitely just get the Tootsie Rolls. I would get a couple more Tootsie Rolls instead of getting the clapper.
Milk Lemonade. Round the corner fudge is made. Stick your finger in the hole, and now you got a Tootsie Roll. You don't know that shit?
No, I know that shit.
Yeah, the dollar store is a fucking farce now.
Right now, it looks like you're about to put pee-pee in a Coke.
Jesus Christ.
We constantly laugh about that shit.
Oh
I think that's
God.
one of my favorite of our inside jokes.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
What? What's our inside joke?
Don't worry about it.
Jesus Christ.
I'll whisper it to you later.
Oh, dude.
From the back.
So this weekend I start coaching no-gi jiu-jitsu again.
Oh,
no-gi jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, it's basically we don't wear the kimono. So you're just it's
nude?
like no. It's basically like straight up grappling. It's what everybody does when they say they do jiu-jitsu like professionally now. It's basically like you can slam people into the floor. You can do everything you can do in the UFC without punching. Is I guess the fairest assessment of it. So there's a lot of now the new version of it, a lot of like leg locks. So people like get catastrophic leg injuries a lot more than they used to. People's like legs break, and it's fucks up, but it's more exciting. If you watch it, there's like a lot more action because when I started jiu-jitsu, I sound old now. You weren't even like if you were doing leg locks, you could only do certain ones, and people would kind of be like that was like not a real submission. And then this guy named Dean Lister came out and started wrecking people. Like he went against everybody because they weren't technically legal, and he was like blowing people's knees up.
Wrecked them.
There's a move called a heel hook where if you twist their heel while you're holding their other leg, it rips their knee apart and rips all the ligaments, like all of them throughout the knee, and it'll pop your ankle out of socket.
God.
Yeah, because it's both. It's all of your hips against like their leg when it's turned all the way, and it's like going to be sublimated anyway. So that one sucks, and a knee bar sucks, and they're easy to apply, especially if you have bigger legs. So like when I was competing, like towards the end, that's all I did. Like my last match, dude was gigantic, so I was like, yeah, give me your fucking legs. They're smaller than the rest of you. Like break that bitch. So. That's going to be exciting. I haven't done that in a while, and it's going to be a bunch of young kids trying to fight people, so that'll be exciting. I'll be like, yeah, cool. Maybe I'll.
Mr. Miyagi shit.
Bonsai Danielson.
That shit's funny because there's a good side and a bad side to this. So the good side is it's cool to like teach people and like see people get stuff and start using it, and then like see them get successful while doing it. Like cause that means that they've learned, because I didn't make up the techniques; they're just techniques. So the fact that they can learn it and the fact that I learned it, it's like it's this cool thing of watching a progression of somebody, because I can't do that shit anymore. My body will be like, nah, you suck. But I'm going to have to deal with that. At the end of every class, we do sparring. And sparring is like, tapping and shit. So people usually don't go 100%, but you go a little bit hard. And if you have an ego, or if you don't tap out fast, or if you have a really strong student that's like way more athletic but not as skilled, sometimes there can be like injuries. So whenever you're the coach, all the people that are getting towards their blue belt or at a blue belt level, they're learning all these techniques, and they're like, I'm going to test them out. A lot of them will be like super into like jiu-jitsu, to where it's like all they talk about all the time. And it's funny because I was there, and fucking like now that I have a target on my back as soon as we get on the mat and we start slapping hands, because they do not want to get tapped out by me, and they want to tap me the fuck out as much as they can, and I'm like, oh fuck. So every Saturday afternoon, you guys are gonna see me on Main Street hobbling around like a fucking Master Splinter. I'm gonna have a cane and everything. I'm gonna have a post jujitsu cane.
Ooh.
You gotta
Yeah.
pop the gi back on.
Nah, it'll be fun. It won't be that bad. I will tap out early and often. I'll be like, nah, you better get off me, you sweat hog.
Ooh, sweaty, big sweaty man.
I'll rip their knees apart. Fuck them.
Spread their cheeks and rip their knees.
Nah, that would be terrible.
Man.
I'm just glad I don't get punched in the face anymore. That shit, looking back on it, like, poor impulse control. Check. So, what's wrong?
No, I was making noises with the microphone.
What's the latest in the news? I don't want to talk about politics because I like
nothing, dude. You know what's the latest?
Other than Trump is an asshole. You can't talk to the military and be not in the military and yelling at the generals.
What? Oh, okay.
He gave some speech about fat generals, and all the generals was like looked at him.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, dude. I mean, at this point in time, it's like I just don't. I expect at any point in time Marvin the Martian just to like roll up, blow the detonator, and then the Warner Brothers emblem falls down. You know, like it's like that's all, folks.
Sunshine says that Willie Figgins says hi.
Yo, what's up, Willie Figgins? Willie Figgins, my man. Yo, Willie Figgins is one part of the amazing Front Royal based heavy metal spectacular known as Ashes of Everest, which is my favorite heavy metal group in the area. It is a bunch of homies, and William Figgins is one of the men. And I met him many moons ago at my 4th of July party, in which he showed up, and we all were hanging out. And then at like 1 o'clock in the morning, he just handed out handfuls of Golden Teacher mushrooms to everybody, and we all tripped our balls off, and it was really, really fun.
Yeah, your river lot is a fun place to see things that aren't there.
Yeah, dog. But anyways, but William was there, and then he ended up he found it on Marketplace one day. I found this awesome Super Nintendo system, and it just happened to be owned by my man William, so I bought that as well, and so we have that in common. And actually, a funny story from that party, he left a backpack at my house, and it was like it had a couple. I mean, it had like I looked through it just to find out whose it was, and I couldn't figure it out because there was just a couple like a sunglass. There was like a tampon, a pair of sunglasses, and a rolling machine in it. And I was like, oh, that's cool, you know. But I just zipped it all up, and then finally figured out it was Williams. And I was like, dude, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. And we just like went back and forth about it online. And then finally, like I think I got it to him like 4 years later, but he still got that. He still got that motherfucker. But yeah, William's cool as shit. Yeah, man, he got all them homies in the band, man. So I'm gonna go into it.
Oh, here's something we can talk about. Local news.
What's up?
You.
Wait, let me shout out the rest of the band real quick.
Okay.
You got Jamichael, you got Ricky, you got Tyler, motherfucking, of course, William. And then I think I got everybody. Yeah, I did.
Monument. Again.
You know, I talked to James from the Monument actually the other night, so I'm not going to disclose too much, but I will say that this probably will. There's enough that will be coming to light in public forum that people will be able to decide how they feel about it. I think the operators were done a little bit dirty by the landlord, and that will just have to come out. Who knows? There's always two sides to a story.
Yeah.
But I will say that it's really sad because it's like, first of all, three places closed on the Walking Mall in Winchester. And I'm not a big fan of Winchester, but I hate seeing any place fail, right?
Yeah.
And so the Monument and Willie Sutton's and McAdoo's all going down.
Damn, McAdoo's?
Yeah, well, McAdoo's is horrible. And
yeah,
sorry, I shouldn't say that. But but it's true. And it just brought a lot of liveliness and vibrance to a place that you're advertised as a walking mall, which is something that, you know, it's motion creates emotion and all that noise, you know? And so closing it down, just like once again, it let the community down. There were people that were employed there. There were people that was their livelihood. That was people us peasants sometimes have these jobs that we have to worry about, you know, and it's so
they pay you in hours.
Yeah, right. By sacks of coins, and it was just really sad to see that happen again. And it's just, but there's a lot of coincidences. It was like 2 years almost to the day, 1 week away from opening the restaurant downstairs. Just a lot of wild
Looter
stuff.
Sprung said, "Let's pinch the landlord."
Don't worry, man. There's a lot of pinching that will probably happen to him in the court of law. But anyways, it's a sad story. All finger pointing aside, it's a sad story. Because once again, a very cool live music venue. But hey, it benefits the other surrounding. There was some spillover. The spillover got, I think has been taken care of. So I think Backseat Event Center is going to handle some stuff. I think Bright Box will probably handle some stuff. I'm sure there's some other places that will benefit from this, and people will go and they'll get an equally good show. It's just sad too because that building at the end of the day is a really cool building. I spent a lot of time in that building, and I saw a lot of different types of performances. I've performed in it. It's cool, man. It was a really cool thing that happened, and it's really sad to see it get snuffed out again. And who knows what the future holds, but it's sort of like one of those things that I feel that people, that maybe who knows if people are going to go back a third time,
Yeah, why would you? But it is that place was kind of like a any venue that is there could do good with the bones of that place.
It was doing fine.
Yeah.
The reason the whole thing is it's a lease. There's some sort of lease agreement issue. So I'm not. I don't want to delve into it.
That club. I think isn't that what happened to the original 930 Club too? Something like that.
Probably. I don't know off the top of my head, to be honest. Yeah, dude. But
Capitol Ballroom.
Yeah, Capitol Ballroom, man. The Catamount Lounge won't ever happen. That won't happen. We tear that motherfucker. We will burn that building down if they tell us to get out. Like, oh, we're leaving? Guess what, motherfucker? No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke. Joke. Parody. We're a parody right now.
In Minecraft.
Yes, not Minecraft. But, yeah, the Catamount Lounge is forever, man. Wu-Tang is forever. The Catamount Lounge is forever. All that shit. Velcro is forever.
Lunar Sprung says, "Don't forget the glory hole. Rest in peace."
Nothing.
I don't know about
nothing rested in that glory hole, sir. It was hard work. Penis.
How do you even find out about a glory hole? Is there like a website?
Yeah, there's gotta be.
That's a good question. Like, how did that pop off?
Well, because that was like a pre-internet thing too, though. Like,
yeah, it started in like the 70s. I think. Like, could you imagine? Like,
was it just adventurous dudes that see a hole in a wall and it's like that's where dicks go?
I think that like a dude would go up to people at a bar and be like, "Hey, give me $20 and I'll get I'll make sure you get off." The catch is you don't know what's on the other side of the wall, and then some thrill-seeking dudes were like, "Fuck it. Let's go." And I think that's probably how it started. But can you imagine the scene?
Look it up on your phone, the history of glory holes. We got to get a definitive
they
answer.
gotta date back to like ancient Greece.
I think it's probably like gay dudes because it was such a social stigma.
For sure.
Like a way to have some like freaky rendezvous.
Because they were always in the men's.
Let's just be honest. Let's call a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. Men or pigs are the only, or men and animals that don't have the cognitive ability to make a decision are the only two things that are really on the other side of a glory hole. All right, like it is not a woman. There's no chicks are like, what, a glory hole? What the fuck am I gonna do that for?
I'm almost would be
Even
partial to
I've
a
seen
band.
videos, so you're lying, Chris.
Okay, so here we go. You guys ready? Everybody buckle up.
Yeah.
Buckle up, buckaroos. All right, here we go. The term glory hole has a history of multiple unrelated meanings, originating in the 19th century in different industrial contexts before the sexual connotation emerged in the mid-20th century. Industrial and nautical origins. The earliest recorded uses of glory hole referred to practical non-sexual objects or spaces. Number 1, storage spaces. Circa 1825. The earliest documented use was for a miscellaneous box or drawer where things were kept in a disorderly manner.
Yo, that drawer in the house is a glory hole?
Yeah, dog.
The
junk drawer is a glory hole. The name may derive from the Scottish
glory hole.
Well, the term may derive from the Scottish word glor, meaning to make muddy or dirty, with the meaning evolving to a dirty or disorderly storage area. In nautical settings, it was a cramped area for sailors' belongings or a ship's lazaretto.
There's definitely a dirty storage area on the other side of a glory hole.
Hold on, there's more.
Oh. It was a late bell, so it was a soft bell. It was a smooth jazz bell.
All right, so glass blowing. Since at least 1849, glass blowers have used the term glory hole for a furnace opening used to reheat glass. The name may derive from the bright, glorious ring of light produced by the intense heat. Storage and mining. In the early 19th century, the term referred to a drawer or box for storing odds and ends in mining, describing large cavernous excavations. We went over the hydraulic engineering. A morning glory or a glory hole is an uncontrolled spillway at a dam. A bell-shaped funnel that drains excess water from a reservoir. Yeah. The one at California's Lake Berryessa, built in the 1950s, is particularly famous.
Yeah, I'm going to show you the spillway.
Here we go with the here and now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the sexual history of a glory hole. The rise of anonymity. With increased anti-gay laws in the late 19th century, gay men sought discreet ways to connect. By the mid-20th century, anonymous sexual encounters in public places became common. The sexual definition of glory hole, a hole cut into a partition to enable anonymous sex acts, appeared in a 1949 glossary of gay slang.
Oh, shit. So that meant like 1945 was the impetus, I bet.
Cruising culture.
Dude.
By the 1950s, gay bathhouses, public restrooms, and arcades began featuring glory holes. The anonymity of the act was part of its appeal, freeing participants from social pressures and focusing entirely on the sexual act. The HIV/AIDS crisis. The rise of HIV and AIDS in the 1980s caused the popularity of public sex glory holes to decline as awareness of safer sex practices grew. Legacy is queer history. As cruising spots largely disappeared, the glory hole became a recognized historical element of LGBTQIA+ culture. Some have preserved for their historical significance, such as a toilet door with a glory hole collected by the Western Australian Museum in 2018.
Oh, they went to Stonewall and got the glory hole.
Modern context. Glory holes still exist in some sex clubs and are found in pornography. While historically associated with gay men, the practice has broadened to a wider audience.
Yeah, like it became part of the social, like the lexicon of America. That's that. Like, if you say glory hole, most people like over fucking like under like I don't know, like 55, over like 20, probably know exactly what a glory hole is.
Well, how do you think you make a glory hole? Are you just in there with like a knife?
I'd be
like a good hour.
No, man. You take a Viagra and you fucking chip away like a fucking.
What if you went in the bathroom
like a woodpecker? You're just like.
What if you're in the bathroom? You're at the like the Flying J rest stop somewhere like along like fucking 81, and all of a sudden you like see like a doorknob, a fucking drill bit start going through the Formica wall. It's like poop. Comes out, and all of a sudden it's like some guy's eyes down there. He's like, "Hey, how you doing in there?"
That's why you don't. If you don't look down, it does not gay. All right.
I mean,
is it gay? Like, if you don't know it's a guy, you know? Because like I'm just wondering.
I mean,
they're talking about like
if you're in a men's room,
I don't know if you just heard.
Saying, yeah.
I don't know if you just heard my dissertation that I'm sending out as my voice actor. Sure. I'm gonna send that out as a voice acting. Audition.
I'm sure if
I can make the glory hole sound good, I wonder what else I could make it sound.
I wonder, like,
how are you? Want to lick it?
I'm sure at like wild ass sex parties, there's like women on the other side of it, but like I don't think in the wild glory holes are probably only exclusively in like wild ass places like truck stops now.
That's probably in like sex stores too.
Yeah, but if you go into a bathroom, here's a Helltown challenge. If you go into a bathroom and you see a glory hole, take a picture. I'll send you like something.
And if you stick your dick in it and take
don't
a picture,
do that.
I'll give you a video game.
That. don't send it to me and don't do it. You don't know what you're gonna catch. At the very least, your dick's just gonna be in a hole in the wall that dicks have been inside. I mean, you could. I mean, maybe you could like play like Operation with it, so you don't touch any of the sides. I guess that'd be good. If you want to play Dick Operation with the glory hole, you can go ahead and do that. But if you touch the sides, your nose will turn red.
And that's not it.
Dude, what if it was like one of the metal stalls? You could get your dick all cut up.
Well, at least you can scrape the barnacles off.
Ew.
That pesky
I love
mole.
how it went from storing junk in small spaces to stuffing junk in a small space.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, man.
That's a bell.
Yeah, I'm fucking. Oh man, I'm so hungry. I you know what? On the way home, I'm picking up KFC. Kelly's making waffles.
Oh, that's spectacular.
Oh boy, it's going down in the hood, bro. I'm gonna watch Deuce Bigelow too while I do it too.
Dude, Deuce Bigelow 1 is the hot fire.
Both
That's
of them are
huge, bitch.
They're both great, dude.
I haven't actually. I guess I have seen the second one, but I don't remember it.
You should watch it. It's amazing.
Everybody should watch the Aliens Earth. It's a great series.
Yeah, I just finished it.
And whoever chose the music for the show is a goddamn genius. Every episode has this moment where they play something that, like, I don't know, if you grew up in like mid '90s to early 2000s, it's got like a bunch of music that's sort of like, oh shit, I remember this.
Now I want to say that I think this is my forecast for the show is that at some point in the future, the eyeball is going to take over the boy.
Yeah, his
And
eyes already look like it.
Yeah, and the boy is they're gonna become what takes on everybody.
Fuck that shit. Waylon Yutani's the only one that got no goddamn sense.
Y'all believe in the Wayland Blade Runner crossover?
Yup.
I believe in it.
Hey, I only believe in wailing these nuts on your chin.
Blade Runner is my favorite movie to watch when I go to sleep.
Dude, you got me so good yesterday with that Wendy's.
You like Wendy's?
I love Wendy's.
Wendy's nuts hit your chin.
I know. That's what I have. I got Wendy's on the way home.
You
last
like
night.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Suck my dick.
Yeah. Dude, man, ooh. I'm so hungry right now. It's crazy, dude. I'm so hungry hippo right now. I feel like Moodang.
Lunar Spunk's last comment is, "Let's listen to some Yellow River Boys tonight."
Oh, Yellow River Boy.
All right, what do you guys got coming up other than the Halloween show?
Okay, so what I got? What? Let's see. What do we? Oh, so we have the October 9th. We have Adam Gable, Tristan Rega, Kevin Gartland, and Joe Bacino going to be doing the Escape from New York show at the Catamount Lounge. That's gonna be really rad. That's at 124 East Main Street in Front Royal. That's gonna be. It starts at 8:30. It's gonna be a really cool show. They're all from New York, so you're gonna get a lot of sass. They're gonna let you know how much better they are than you are. It's probably gonna smell like cats. It's probably gonna smell like a cross between Cats and a Bagel and Lock. And then we got the Sneaky Snakes and Katie Powderly this weekend. We got motherfucking Chris Bishop on Thursday night. By himself. All by himself. Gonna be wilding out. That was amazing, guys. That was. I felt like Boys to Men right there.
Dude, we should.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be that guy?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Mama, get me a pack of Newports.
Hey, right here. Speaking of, I gotta say, shout out to Julieta Hernandez, who brought me not just one pack of cigarettes, but an entire carton of Ecuadorian Newports.
What the fuck? What are they?
They're different. They're way different, and you know what? There's something about the filters. The filter gives off a color, dude.
I almost said something
but
I
they're
can't
different.
say on air.
Yeah, say it, dude.
Nuh-uh. They ain't catching me.
Well, they're different. It's different tobacco. It's the only different. The only thing that makes it a Newport is the name and the likeness on the box. They just sold the label to British. R.J. Reynolds lets British. Let's see.
Does it taste like Newports at all?
No, British American tobacco.
Is it menthol?
Yeah, it's menthol, but they have a different type of menthol because they don't allow certain chemicals in their shit.
Oh, so they ain't got fiberglass?
I don't think they do that anymore, man.
Oh,
they did that in dip. It's probably in Zins now, though. I bet they put the fiberglass into the Zins.
Dude, you know what would be really cool if you could find a way to put like fiberglass into GHB.
Why?
Because then people would stop drinking it. and we could stop the Diddy culture. That was a dumb joke. I don't know why I say it. Okay, so I take all that back.
What does GHB used for?
So October 24th, I'm gonna be at the Old Wine. I'll be. Hey man, let me get back to this plug real quick. Let me get back to this plug. Then you're gonna plug, and then you're gonna plug, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. We got I hope then we go plug each other. It's gonna be an elephant party, and so anyways, October 24th, I will be at the at the Old Farm Winery in Aldie, Virginia, opening with some folks. Peter Bergen is the headliner, and I will be opening that show. It's gonna be a really cool show. It's gonna be about restaurant and bar life. So I get to talk about all sorts of funny shit that happened to me, and I hope they have some good shit too. Where else? I mean, I'll be at the Old Brogue at the end of the month. That Thursday, I think we're gonna go. I'll holler at Johnny about it. But, we're gonna go. Where else are we gonna try hit? Anyways, we're gonna
out in Gate and
dude, if I
hopefully
give a hoot. We're gonna be out there. The Virginia Takeover boys coming. That's me. That's Isaac Ignacio Bennett. That's Eddie the Hog Hoffman. He's the motherfucking the Hog. No, we're not calling you Hog Man.
Triple D.
No, we're gonna call you the Hog, as in your penis is a big old whopper. And
big old sloppy whopper.
Yeah. So just to be clear, like in my crew, I always let everybody know that I only hang out with big wienered individuals, and that's because I love Dr. Dre's The Chronic, and in that he lists off the credentials that his crew has. He goes, I'm represented by fellas with big dicks, AKs, and 187 skids in that order, and if that's what the priorities were to be in, then you're in. So. Congratulations, Eddie. You're in with that big old hog of yours.
That is a crazy line.
It is what?
All my boys got big dicks, and I know it.
Yeah, I forget what rapper it is. He's like, yo, my dick's hard as fuck up in the booth right now. And you're like, why?
If I was an engineer on that, I'd be like, hey, bro, we got to calm the fuck down. You're going to fucking knock over the microphone stand.
Yeah, that's very possible. Some of them guys, from what I hear. Locker room. All right, Eddie, plug it.
You can follow me at Eddie_comedy on all socials.
Wait, hold up.
What?
Hold up. I forgot one. Connor Williams show at the Catamount Lounge, October 25th. Okay, sorry.
That's it.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything else to plug.
Nothing to plug? Nothing? Can't think of anything? Nothing?
White women.
Okay, cool. Check.
All right. Yes. This Saturday, if you wanted to learn how to get strangled, break some knees, you can go over to. What are you doing, baby? You making fun of me?
Yeah. Making fun of
Oh, we're looking at Eddie.
No.
Okay. Yeah. On you can go over to Capital MMA in Dulles, behind the airport, off of 606, and I will teach you how to break knees. Crunch. There's gonna be lots of leg locks. I'll tell you that right now. You're going to get better. I must break you. Also, go over to 124 East Main Street. Did I get to it? At the Catamount Lounge on Monday nights. I host the open mic. And if you get there early.
Just be at the Catamount Lounge every day of the week except for Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I guarantee you will at least get to hear some shitty jokes from me. All right, that's it.
And if you come early, you can hear me playing.
We make good ass
Playing
cocktails.
We
make really good. We make really good drinks and have really good food. And we got a new menu rolling out next week. A new style of menu. It's a new style of menu. Chris is gonna be doing month-long specials and a smaller. There'll be more of them and a smaller, continuous menu. I'm hype about it, man. I know he's put on. He's got some stunners from the past coming back. He's got some new up and comers coming at you. New shit, hot shit.
Crack shit.
Crack. Peace out, dog.
And this is the Yellow River Boys. We are not playing this Lunar Sprunk.
I forgot about this.
Yeah, we forgot. What else? Oh, go over to Helltown Radio on all the socials. Download, get on Spotify, get all that shit. Subscribe. It's not much for you, But it does a lot for us because eventually we can get sponsored by Raw and Newports and on it with their wonderful product called Alpha Brain. I need some.
So good now.
Yes, you can take New Mood. That is a supplement for you to sleep.
I've started remote viewing. I can look into Afghanistan.
What's popping? What's popping there in Afghanistan?
Just sleeping right now. It's pretty late.
Yeah, and you can peep stuff. We got lots of surprises coming up. We got all kinds of shit going on. Chris is hungry as fuck.
You're going to diabetic ketosis.
Good. Show was sponsored by Reefer. Remember, one finger in the butthole is better than two in the pee hole. Bye-bye. Welcome to the show, Eddie.
Thank
Savage, big dick motherfucker.
Big old dick.